Well, it is the last day of Women's History Month and the last week of a new series here on WQAD called Her Impact Ignites. And we're celebrating women for all of their important work here in our community. And News 8's Kalia Patterson joins us now to introduce us to a businesswoman who is inspiring others and promoting inclusion within our community. And within her industry, and it's really impressive.
Absolutely. Inclusion, pride, entrepreneurship, and of course beauty are all the things that Nicole Watson-Lam stands behind. And some of you may know her. She's the CEO of Miss BriMani's hair and beauty supply store. And some of you may already know it from her catchy jingle on the radio. And if you haven't, you'll see in this story that her impact ignites inspiration.
Miss BriMani's got it.
If you haven't heard this jingle before,
I think of good vibes, good energy, happy people.
now you know Miss BriMani's got it. But who's the woman behind the song?
My name is Nicole Watson-Lam, and I am the president and CEO of Miss BriMani's Hair and Beauty Supply.
And before Nicole was Miss BriMani's, she was a customer first at another local beauty store.
I was treated really rudely one day, and that kind of gave me the idea for opening up our own beauty supply. Just kind of curious to the number of people who have already experienced that type of treatment. And come to find out, there was an actual market for Black-owned beauty supply in our own neighborhood, and that's kind of how Miss BriMani's was born.
Dedicated to making everyone who walks through the door feel welcome.
That's if you're doing the dream hair, but if you were going to do the human hair, we can get a color that'll match better.
I tell the girls all the time, you know, treat everybody like they're your auntie in town or your cousin in town, you know, like, hey girl, what you looking for?
Color-wise, do you have a preference?
Just some natural.
Something natural? Okay.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Being a woman of color, dealing with, you know, trying to buy properties and trying to reinvest and having people take you seriously sometimes is hard.
And besides the responsibility of polishing other crowns, it's only one thing that keeps Nicole going.
You know, my dad used to tell me anything in general, if you want something to be successful, it's not going to be easy. And so that's what I keep in the back of my head on the days that I want to give up.
And she hasn't. 23 years and counting, Nicole is still proving Black is beautiful.
We're so deserving. You know, for years we were told that our hair wasn't beautiful, our features weren't beautiful, our colors weren't beautiful. Our Black is beautiful too.
Miss BriMani's got all your needs, protective styles, wings and weave.
Shown through her mentorship,
Nikki actually gave me one of my first official hair braiding jobs, like back in 2000.
in support of other local businesses.
Keisha kind of paved the way. She's the ace of braids. She really just jumped out there.
Right before COVID hit, I launched a product line, and I told Nikki about the line. Now my product line is there. It's really great to be able to have someone that you can look to for advice, and just to see someone that looks like you that's also a trailblazer in the community.
Nicole is paving the way.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like you know, I did something right. You know, I started off the blueprint, and you know, and everybody's eating because of it. Better just a place for now.
And as she looks to the future of Miss BriMani's,
and prayerfully we could be a Miss BriMani's at every corner nationwide, like you would see a Sally's, but for us, by us.
she won't forget the women in the past.
Thank you for letting me know what my worth is. Thank you for showing me that we are important and we're valued, and that we have a place in history too.
You know what's up, Miss BriMani's.
I absolutely love learning the background behind the song, because yes, I've heard the song a million times, right? And it's so catchy.
I love it.
And hearing her whole story, it's incredible.
I know, it's amazing having one bad experience and then turning that into a business and encouraging entrepreneurship in your community and with other women of color is just amazing. Hard work is an understatement when it comes to her.
Absolutely, and we've heard so many times how much representation matters, and really being able to see her story and what she's been able to accomplish, I hope it inspires some of the other young women in our community. So thank you so much, Kalia. All right, and if you would like to shop or even have your beauty products sold, you can go to WQAD.com and click the As Seen on TV tab.